something I have been waiting for forever. Dissidia Final Fantasy has been in the arcades in Japan for a while. They're kind of doing like a Tekken 7 thing with the game, where it's been out in the arcades, man, it's just now coming to home consoles. Even though when the game was first announced, they did say there would be a PS4 version coming. They were just mum on when. Now we know when. It was leaked, I believe, on an Amazon product page first, and then it was officially announced ahead of E3. And it will be playable at E3, and it looks like it's going to be coming out, yes, playable at E3. And it's going to be coming out, looks like early next year, early 2018. This is going to feature a new story mode. They have, I don't think they've officially announced it, but part of the leaked announcement or leaked description of the game was it was going to include Noctis from Final Fantasy 15, which, of course... I mean, that would be weird for him not to be in it. It's going to have a new story mode written by Kazushige Nojima, who worked on Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 15, and the upcoming Final Fantasy 7 remake. This is going to include a single-player mode, private matches, and additional battle rules, probably very similar to what was on the PSP games. And this title, the Dissidia Final Fantasy version for PS4, has the letters NT added to the title. They have said that the N means new, but T could stand for things like tale or tournament or trial.
I was thinking non-tangible.
Non-tangible? I mean, it makes about as much sense as duodecim, but that was what the second one on the PSP was called. Yes, so, why should you care? Well, Dissidia was probably one of the best, if not the best, game on the PSP. It's basic, in my opinion, it's basically the Smash Brothers for the PSP. Not that it has 4-player combat or anything like that. It is just that much fun and that addicting.
It's pretty fun.
Fully 3D arena battles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it makes me think of like the
like Power Stone, but on like a ridiculous level.
Well, I was gonna say like Dragon Ball Xenoverse style fighting, and also like the Naruto Ninja Storm fighting.
Yeah,
it's very similar to that, but with Final Fantasy characters.
Right. There's air dashing. You can run up walls. You can, and it has and you can equip things on your fighters that is just as deep as any of the most complicated RPGs out there. There's abilities to unlock. There's weapons, armor, accessories.
I was gonna say, I think there was one thing that allowed you to it was like rail ride.
Yeah,
do that
that's just
fight.
That's just a normal ability.
That's really cool.
They brought summons in. Even into it, and they were kind of like a one-time use bonus during the match. It has a really unique battle system. You do things like you have bravery attacks and HP attacks. Your bravery attacks take bravery points from their total, from the opponent's total, adds it to yours. If you bring them down to 0, you break them and gives you a whole bunch of bravery. And if you use an HP attack, it translates that bravery number into HP damage for them. So there's a couple of different, strategies you can do, but you can block, you can dodge. It's so the energy is so crazy, and it's one of the best looking PSP games on there. It definitely looks like it basically, if you want to see what Final Fantasy characters would look like running in like a Kingdom Hearts engine and just fighting each other, and with no Kingdom Hearts characters, Dissidia. Yeah.
You want to play Kingdom Hearts characters and Final Fantasy characters, more like King K. Rool characters. Get Dissidia, do Final Fantasy, the NT.
Yeah. King K. Rool.
They've
Rool. Announced that he's going to be in the PS4
DLC.
Version. DLC only. $50.
Who's King K.
Because he wasn't in Smash Brothers.
Oh, that's right. He's the
Donkey Kong Country villain.
Yeah.
They worked out a deal with Rare. Nintendo doesn't own them.
The name came out and I was like, wait, who was that? It was a big crocodile, man.
Hey,
Alligator.
Smash got Cloud. Dissidia gets King K. Rool. That was the deal. And now they have
You
to
get one
honor
of our best fighters if we get one of yours.
And like Square, like no, they're like, you sure you don't want someone else? No, K. Rool, man.
Link or like Ganon would be, but like I said, the crocodile.
And it's like the president of Square. But I'm really looking forward to this. The games on the PSP were only ever 1-on-1. This will be 3-on-3, and I've played a lot of this game. I've played a lot of both games on PSP. Probably too much. Like I've probably put in close to 1,000 hours between those two games. Just I put them in the PSP and I don't take them out for any reason. But they're so addictive, and I've played, and I say that just to let you know that when I look at the gameplay of this game, I can't follow it. It's just crazy. Like if you've played one of those other games, like if you've played a 3D Dragon Ball Z game or Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, or what was the other one you mentioned that this was like? Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Xenoverse you mentioned. And I know that you can do like 2-on-2, I think, in that game.
Xenoverse?
Maybe even 4-on-4. I know that there's a Dragon Ball Z game you can do 4-on-4 battles.
I'm not sure.
All I know is this is like there's so much stuff going on that it's so weird, but at the same time I love the fact that it is 3-on-3, because that's kind of like you have your party versus another party. And they kind of did that a little bit in the PSP versions, but it was very much like, like a round robin, like, once your first guy got knocked down, then you went to his second one, almost like, Pokemon fashion. So it would really encourage you to get good with like at least 5 of the people. So I can't wait for this. I just hope that they don't break my cardinal rule of fighting games. You have to keep the original roster intact. And I thought about that. You know what game has actually broken that rule and I didn't have a problem with it? Smash.
Yep.
They did it. So, yeah, I mean, just the fact that they left out a lot. They left out a lot of characters from Melee. Then they left out, in Brawl, and then kind of brought them back in Smash 4, but as DLC.
Let's see.
And then Lucas they completely removed from Smash 4, but brought him back as DLC, even though he was included in Brawl. I guess probably because I wasn't a big Lucas fan. I
love the mother kids.
Yeah.
They're great.
Mother kids.
Especially, goodness gracious, Lucas is a monster. Like Ness is pretty good with his like air. His air combos are pretty good, and I think his up B is also stronger.
Lucas is better in every way.
I think Ness's grabs can throw farther. Like I think Ness is like the best back throw in the game.
Probably
it's him or someone else.
I wouldn't disagree with that, but no, you're right. His throws are better, but that is all.
Yeah, Lucas is. I just learned a new technique with Lucas's neutral air A.
It combos really easily.
Say neutral A? Well, I found out that you can short jump, kind of like with Mewtwo's neutral A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
I keep saying neutral A, but I saw someone get absolutely destroyed carrying one person from one side of the map.
And just drop
it was
them?
Battlefield. He neutral aired, and then he neutraled, and then he neutral aired, and then he grabbed, and then he threw, and then he upbeat, and just like
they were done.
It was amazing.
Well, we will definitely be playing this game on game nights when it comes out.
I'll be down.
It's gonna be fun. Cannot wait